Yo, what's up, YouTubers? It's your man Gaijin Japan Info. Hope you guys are having a nice festive season so far. In Japan right now, I've had all my fucking my bunonkai parties, staff parties, so all that shit's finished. Me, the wife, and Gloomy are going to Thailand tomorrow. So yeah, man, it's gonna be 3 days in 3 days in Phuket and 3 days in Bangkok. I'm looking forward to going. I've always wanted to go to Thailand. I'm into my Thai kind of cuisine, so hopefully I'll be trying some amazing Thai food. And I know like how cheap it is in Thailand, you know what I mean? It's about like 30-40 baht I think for like a noodle dish. But yeah, anyway, yeah, this is like Impact 501. That's, some people know me as Impact. Just gonna have a general chit chat today about some fucking shit about Japan, about what's in the news right now, things for the next year, things that I want to do next year. Talking about my channel as well. I like to thank the 13 subscribers that have like subscribed to my channel. I've had some good response from a few guys. I've had a few questions. Thank you to Shoe Nice as well. Shoe Nice, thank you so much for subbing. I hope that you can get my channel out there. So yeah, that's all I got to say. But yeah, first topic of today that I want to talk about is hip hop in Japan. You probably can't pick up what's in the background. I don't want to get fucked by YouTube regarding copyright infringements and shit. But if you guys are into hip hop and you're interested in Japanese hip hop, probably I have my top 5 list of Japanese artists. And this is kind of like breaking it down from all genres of Japanese hip hop, or the hip hop scene in Japan. Obviously, number one guy for me would be obviously DJ Crush. Thank you going out to Adam One. Check his shit out on Bandcamp. He's my boy. I did some graphic design for him. I did some work on his album, Cutting Edge. I'll put the link in the description. Excellent MC, man. This guy is like my little brother. He got me into like hip hop, like really got me into it. Do you know what I mean? And he gave me a TDK mixtape one day, and yeah, it was DJ Crush. I think it was a remix of the Meso tune. Fucking dope, man. So yeah, DJ Crush. I'm sure if you're into like trip hop and hip hop, I'm sure most of you guys who know who DJ Crush is. I've seen him play in Japan like maybe 3 times. First time I saw him play actually was at a club near me, very close to me, about like 7 minutes away, at Water Club. He played like an old school mixed 2-hour set, and I was literally like 1 meter away from Crush, man. Fucking professional DJ, man. Like, that guy is so professional, like, and he's just got wicked beats. He had a wicked Organ Donor remix tune as well from Shadow that he dropped, and the fucking place was like off the wall, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, so DJ Crush, obviously, quite difficult to choose one of my favourite albums from Crush, really. Code 4109's good. I like Message Up from the Depth. That's a fucking deep tune. What else? Try to think, yeah. Most of his new stuff I'm not really keen on, but like, I saw him, last time I saw him play, it was at 7 Stars when Nas, Public Enemy, Crush came down, and he played a frigging John Lennon tune at the end, man. That was like an ultimate tune to play. Imagine all the people, man. Yeah. So yeah, number 1, DJ Crush. Check his work out, man. Second guy would obviously be the DMC champion, DJ Kentaro. I think he's won it like twice or once. He won the DMC competition. That guy is friggin' dope. Like seriously, you know. He's one of my favorite DMC guys anyway. Third would be MC Rukan. Not a lot of guys you know about this guy, man. If you're foreign, but obviously if you're Japanese, you know that shit. MC Rukan did a track on the DJ Crush album. Sorry. I think the album was, I forgot what My Light, yeah. He did a track with Crush on the My Light album on DJ Crush's. And I think Futura 2000 did the artwork for that as well. MC Rukan from Shinjuku, wicked MC. I love his beats, I love his rhymes. He talks about he's against like Japanese politics, like the system. He wants marijuana legal and all that shit. And he talks about like the Japanese culture and stuff like that. Yeah, and he's from Shinjuku. Yeah, hopefully I'll see him play live one day. In at number 3 would be maybe the Blue Hub. These guys are a hip hop group from Hokkaido. Check their beats out, man. I love fucking their beats, man. Just sick. Fourth would be Shingo02 from Shinjuku. Not Shinjuku, Osaka. Number 5, A-Thug, DJ Freeze from Kawasaki. Kawasaki has a wicked hip hop scene down there. Awesome. I'm gonna put another group in the mix. They're not hip hop, but obviously you've got Mighty Crown, Sound Clash champions. Really popular in Jamaica and really popular in Japan right now. Those guys are friggin' awesome. I saw them play with Yellowman live at the Yokohama Bay Hall. Yeah, check them guys out. Mighty Crown, man. Big up. Pop, pop, pop. So, in the news, yeah, so basically, if any of you gaijin come out here to Japan, obviously some of you don't have like the skill or knowledge about Japanese kanji, but you're saved by this magazine, Metropolis. This is a free magazine that you can pick up from most Tower Record stores or even some information centers. I got this in Kashiwa. But you can pick this up. Oh, yeah, you can pick this up in the Hub Bar as well in Shibuya or Harajuku. This is a wicked magazine, man. The actual content is really informative as well. They are on the web as well. If you want to check out www.metropolisjapan.com, I'll put the link in the description. It's a free magazine, and I think it's like a two week magazine, and they're celebrating in this version. They're celebrating the 20th anniversary. So when I came to Japan, I picked this up, and obviously, as you guys know, I'm into a lot of shit, art, music, and blah 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 blah, food, places, and stuff. It's also got a lot of like reviews on games or bars, food, restaurants, and shit like that. So I'll give you a basic rundown of like this month's edition, which is December 12th to 25th. As you open up at the front page. If you're into like photography in Japan, you can actually submit a photograph, and if it's good enough, your photograph will be published in the magazine. So yeah, if you're into photography, check that out. It's a good little bit of promo if you guys are like taking photography seriously. This was a picture of Illumination at Rikuin Gardens by Charles Levy. Fucking dope photograph, man. That. Got some nice colours and shit. As I open up, yeah, it's got like a little quiz, quick little info about what's in the magazine at the front. Yeah, there's loads of like adverts as well, like for gyms and indoor karting and whatever. But yeah, sorry man. Let's try to quickly go through it. There's nothing too much that interests me in this month's edition, but it's got a good recipe page. If you guys wanna do a bit of festive cooking for your friends, you can impress your friends with some of these dishes. Ginger carrot potage. Very simple ingredients. You can get all these ingredients in a supermarket in Japan. What else have we got? Stove top tofu biscuits. You've got like these okra rum balls which look very, very delicious. Kalsuet. It's like basically like a chicken stew. All these dishes are cooked by Risako Suzuki. She also has a website on there. I'll put that in the description as well. Christmas treats. Just a basic rundown of what Tokyo has to offer. So places where you can get food and shit. And actually, one of my friends has a Mexican bar called Chile's Mexican Grill. They'll be serving up like turkey and shit, man. With like some Mexican sauce in the marinade. Irish bar, salad bar, yeah. Some shit. Oh, the Robot Restaurant. You guys want to check that out? That's a good place to go. A lot of foreigners are going there. Okay, I'll give you like the report on it. Shinjuku's Robot Restaurant is a dizzying kaleidoscope of gold and shiny surfaces. The all-action floor show involves massive robots, bouncy dancers, mind-blowing flying machines, and more. Audiences are always a merry mix of girls and boys, young and old. Make certain to reserve your meal ahead of time. 1,000 yen. It's quite reasonable. Then confirm by phone 1 hour before the show for an unforgettable Christmas experience. That's at the B2F, Shinjuku Robot Building, 171, Kabuchiko, Shinjuku. I'll put the link in the description. And if you bring... Oh wow, if you bring this copy of Metropolis, you'll get 1,000 yen off the show. So yeah, you guys are fucking bored over Christmas? Because I know how bored you can be, Gaijin, you know what I mean? Like I've been having a few Christmases in Japan by myself. That shit is depressing, so if you're bored as hell, get yourself out. Don't be staying at home and shit, being bored and fucking doing whatever. Yeah, as you can see, there's loads of like information about restaurants in here. Some of these I've actually been to. But yeah, there's like, what else? You got Southside Seoul, Cajun cooking, Max Brenner chocolate bar, Hero. Oh wow, that's like all desserts and shit. Craft beers. If you're into your craft beers, there's a craft beer tap, which is in Shinjuku. Yeah. All this information is on the website, so I'm just giving you guys a breakdown of what you could find on the Metropolis website. Food and drink. Yeah, there's a Capcom bar. So if you're into like Street Fighter or Final Fight, all that kind of shit. There's a bar, which sounds pretty interesting actually. A collaboration between the video game giants and a karaoke chain, Parzela. I'll give you guys the link in the description for that. There's a bar review, Hackers Bar, Roppongi. Now, to be quite honest, guys, I'll be honest right now, and you'll find this very surprising. I've never actually been to Roppongi for a number of reasons. It's just not my kind of place. I'm not into those fucking Nampa fucking bars and salarymen and all that shit. I'm engaging. I'm just not into that. Doritos Rock and White. Wow, look, Doritos Christmas shaped chips. One of my mine, Brandon, he did a review on that on his Facebook page. Quite delicious, actually. Asakusa, yeah, there's a bar in there. You can find all this info again in the description. Yeah, in Japan as well, you'll find a lot of these Irish bars as well. If you like Guinness. If you like Guinness, there are loads of these Irish bars, but I tend to find that these Irish bars, they charge a frigging fortune for Guinness. You can pay up to like over like 10 yen and shit. You know what I mean? Which, to be quite honest, is a bit too pricey for me. But they do sell like good Irish stews and stuff, which is kind of like a little bit like Japanesey. Like, it's not like kind of stew that you'd get back home in England or what your grandma would fucking cook you. Do you know what I'm saying? On a Sunday afternoon, it just doesn't cut the custard for me. Yeah, there's a review here about an onsen in Gunma. Yeah, onsens are really popular in Japan. I've actually never been to a natural one out in the snow, but that looks friggin' awesome. So yeah, onsens are really nice and relaxing places. Yeah, in here you've got movie reviews. You've got a movie review of Fury, Runner, Damnation, Interstellar, Last Day of Mars. Yeah, so it's got a good movie guide in there. It's quite short but informative. Tells you what's on at like Tokyo cinemas and shit. Has a little report on the tennis player, Nishikori, whatever his name is. So it's got a sports review, it's got a medical review, it's got some good bit of information about English speaking doctors as well. If you guys get sick, they've got a really cool fashion review in here as well about Tokyo fashion, street fashion. Obviously, Japan is very unique, especially if you guys check out Harajuku, man. That place is fucked up. If you're into sneakers and apparel wear like me, check out Harajuku. There are loads of like sneaker shops. Like, you can get all your Nike Jordans and all your Nike 90s, anything basically. It's quite averagely priced. You're probably gonna pay Ichimango-sen 15,000 yen for a pair of Jordans, or 20,000 yen, depending on what edition they are. Arts and culture. There's a little arts and culture review in there, talking about artwork galleries, exhibitions. It's got a music review. Island Sounds in Shibuya. It's a Japanese rock band. It's got a bit of a music review in there. Now this is really cool. Watch list. Gives you a breakdown of every like well-known club in Japan, concerts, clubbing. Some of the big clubs that you guys might want to check out if you're over here. Agiha, awesome club, has like loads of rooms. It's fucking big. In some it has like an outside section as well where they sell food. Agiha, it's alright. It's not my kind of scene because it has like a lot of like just cheesy like dance events and shit and DJs that I don't really like. But anyway, DJ Jazzy Jeff is coming to Japan at Club Air. That's at air-tokyo.com. You got a club called Club Asia. Now, Club Asia for me is a bit of a fucking dive. It's a bit trashy. It's a bit Yankee-fied, a bit chavvy-fied. You know, there's a lot of like young 20-year-old, 18-year-old kids that go there. Not my kind of fucking scene. At Unit, another wicked club, and I think Doc Scott and Goldie are playing tonight, which I'm going to miss because I'm going to fucking Thailand tomorrow, bastard. Sound Museum Vision. That is a dope club. That's where I saw DJ Crush play. That has multiple rooms, and it's like each room is unique. They have a big main area as well. Good sound setup in there as well. T2, never been to. The New Matrix Bar, again, I've never been to. The Room, Womb, obviously I've been to Womb. I've been to DJ IK's Night, Drum and Bass, or 06S. Yeah, that's about it really. So I'll give you a rundown of what's playing on Saturday the 20th, which is today. If you guys like stumble across this video today, then you've got like maybe, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours to like get your ass down there. So tonight at Agiha, Clash Techno DJs Derek May, oh Jeff Mills, oh my god, fucking hell, that's gonna be off the hook. Air, Juice House, Disco DJs, Soft Machine, Van Cliff, Club Asia, All Mixed DJs, Dicama Unit, Metalheads, History Sessions, get yourself there. Doc Scott, Goldie, a wicked night there, man. Origami, I don't know, DJs, Danny McQueen, I never heard of that guy. Yeah. Oh, is that a reggae night? New Matrix Bar, hip hop and reggae. Womb, yeah. So like, if I was to go out tonight, Agiha, fucking Derek May, who I've seen again. I've seen him play live. Jeff Mills, legend, and also you got Unit Metalheads. Wow, awesome. So yeah, that's a really good guide there if you're into like your club music and stuff. Yeah. Sports, festivals, comedy, community, film, forums, expos, other events, learning. There's like adverts of people wanting to do language exchange and shit like that. Classifieds, yeah, people selling shit. Vehicles, general, computers, hobbies, blah 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 blah. Moving on, jobs. The job section is a bit shit, really. There's not a lot of like stuff in there. It's a bit shy. And there's also like finding a woman or a man, or a man or a woman section, or an escort. Yeah, there's a few desperate people on there. What else have we got here? Horoscope. Small print. Small print section's pretty good. As a bit of information, I'll just give you some of these little reports. Chill out, dudes. Hiroka Horiichi, a 24-year-old teacher from Chiba, took the first prize at the National Abacus Championships. She had previously won the title in 2007. Wow, good job, well done, Hiroka. What else have we got here? About 97,000 passengers were delayed when some idiot climbed atop of a bullet train in Yokohama and grabbed hold of a high voltage power line. You'll find in Japan, as you know, Japan has quite a high suicide rate. There's a lot of idiots fucking jumping on train lines and shit. Like I said, so one of my friends actually saw a guy jump off and he got dismembered by a train. Not nice. That's one thing that you'll notice if you're living in Tokyo quite a lot, especially Yamanote-sen, that there's a lot of suicides or attempted suicides. Again, another crazy report coming out here. The Tokyo District Court ordered the operator of a steakhouse chain to pay nearly 60 million in damages to the family of an employee who killed himself after working an average of, get this, 190 hours a month of overtime. Fuck that shit. As many of you know, in Japan, this is a little topic we're going to talk about, and I want your guys' opinions about this. In Japan, Japanese people work all hours God send, and where I live, on what train that I catch, basically you're getting people coming out like maybe 2 hours to travel to work. And they'll normally maybe wake up at like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m, catch the train, get to work for about 9 or 8, and they'll probably finish at around maybe 8 p.m, 9 p.m, 10 p.m, 11 p.m. Crazy shit. So as you know, like in Japan, work comes first. That work comes before your family. It's just fucking insane how many hours Japanese people are. I do respect what they do, but like obviously for foreigners, we just cannot comprehend what they do. If you know what I'm saying. Even my wife works late hours. You know what I mean? Which can be a ball breaker because I don't spend much time with her on a night because she's too tired. And another little story is that like Japanese dads or salarymen, they don't really spend much time with their family. And I heard of a story where this girl said to her dad, "Ohisashiburi," which means long time no see. So basically, these kids never really see their fathers because they finish so late. They come home, have some dinner, take a bath, go to bed. And that's the basic cycle of a Japanese salaryman or father in Japan. 99% of Japanese workers are mainly salary guys. And I think, like in Japan, Japanese labor law, they've actually changed the system of like overtime. Just recently, because of the economy, like Japanese companies don't really require much overtime from their workers. So, because of the economy, they can't pay people overtime anymore. But as you might not know, that in Japan, most overtime is not paid. They do this shit to impress their bosses and to keep their job. You know, it's fucking shit. It's a hard life out here. Hard knocks life, do you know what I'm saying? For most foreigners, we don't do that shit. If you're doing an ALT job, you can be out. You'll probably start work at around 8:30, finish at about 3:30 or 4:30. These schools don't require gaijin or ALT teachers to really stay above their contracted hours. And to be honest, I don't think most gaijin would work those crazy hours anyway. But I have had friends who have been in the kind of real Japanese work world, and they couldn't hack the fucking late hours at work, so they went back to teaching. Yeah, so. But you guys don't have to worry about that if you guys come out to Japan. So, you know, it's just something that you'll probably see, a bit of a culture shock thing. And especially if you guys are married to either a salaryman or if you're dating you're married to a Japanese wife. They also work fucking crazy, insane hours, and which I don't really agree with. But anyway, moving on. Signs of the times. How has Japan changed? This is a report here. It was reported that the tiny Kagoshima village of Isen, population 7,000, has the highest birth rate of 2.81% in all of Japan. Okay. Officials at the Justice Ministry say 2013 was the first year since 1981 that the number of criminal cases dropped below 2 million. Wow. At the same time, though, they say The recidivism rate of Japanese criminal topped 46%, the worst figure since 1989. Wow. Researchers at the fisheries agency say catches of fugu, blowfish, dropped 30% from 2002 to 2013, and that the stocks are in continual decline. Now, fugu is basically a blowfish. You might have seen that on Finding Nemo. And in Japan, it's like a delicacy. For a sushi chef to prepare it, they need like a special license, and I think they have to have like 7 years experience or some shit like that before they can start hacking that blowfish up. I've personally never tried fugu, just because it's really expensive. And the reason why they need a license is because I think it has like some poison gland. And if the chef fucks up, it can like basically kill you and shit if you eat it. So, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, and finally, a 40-year-old Japanese man was shot to death at 4 a.m. outside a Yoshinoya Beef Bowl restaurant in LA, suburb of Inglewood. Wow. Yeah. Oh, it's also got like a little Japanese learning box up here as well, lingo box. An abacus means soroban, sea lion ashika, hazmatsu bokofuku, birth rate, shujoritsu, diabetes, tonyubyo. Wow, okay. So it has like a Japanese vocabulary section in kanji and romanji, and it's like picked out like certain words from this text and put it up here. That's pretty good if you want to learn a bit more Japanese vocabulary. It also has an article at the back every week on different subjects. I think the subject is about bringing home to Christmas, maybe about Christmas in Japan. Very good article. Yeah, so that's Metropolis magazine, guys. Check it out, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. This is the one previous. There was a little article in here from the news at the back that I'd like to pick out. It was about... Where is it? Wait a minute, guys. Stats. Shit. Wait a minute. It was about Japanese divorce, I think. Okay, yeah. Okay, stats. 44% of divorced or separated Japanese people who have no contact with their children, according to a survey by the Japanese Federation of the Bar Association. Now, if you guys get arrested or get into some shit with your wife, you can go to the Tokyo Bar Association. Google that. I'll put it in the link. It's a free legal advice place. If you guys getting into any shit, you know what I mean, you need some help, they do have English speaking lawyers there. But what you have to do is, I think you have to pre-book it, and I think the days for the English speaking service is on Thursdays, but you might have to check that. So yeah, and I think basically you get maybe like 30 minutes to an hour free advice, and then anything after that you have to pay. But it's like a good way of finding out if you have cases to be resolved or if you have a case to take to court, kind of shit. So you don't have to waste money employing like a normal lawyer. Do you know what I mean? Because it can be quite fucking pricey out here for that. And I will tell you a story about, I can't really say too much on here about it, but yeah. Basically, guys, don't be getting yourself locked up in Japan. You've probably seen videos on YouTube, or you've seen like Give Me a Flake Man talk about shit like that on here. Yeah, be careful, guys. Watch your ass. Yeah, so this was like the previous copy of Metropolis. Now that has this is amazing. I'm into these, like these articulated dolls in Japan. You can customize these dolls, and these dolls cost about fucking Jew man, 100,000 yen for these dolls. But yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through it because I've just talked about the last version. But yeah, it's got loads of cool stuff in here. And there was one thing I wanted to talk about was the Attack of the Titan. There is an exhibition at Ueno Art Gallery. It's the Attack of the Titan Expo. Some of you guys might be Attack of the Titan fans. Obviously, it's quite popular in Japan right now. And the exhibition itself looks really cool. I think it's about Sen Gohakuen to get in, so it's not too pricey. But it has like lots of the artwork and stuff from the movie, and you can actually get the manga. Oh, here it is. Attack of the Titan exhibition featuring the Japanese manga series by Hajime Isayama with real scale titans and 360-degree experience of Isayama's world until 25th of January 2015. Yeah, that's at the Ueno Museum. It's an awesome. I like the fucking story, man. The manga, it's not a. Where is it? Wait a minute. Shit, I can't find it. Oh, bollocks. I do have the manga somewhere. It's in my stack of books. But yeah, if you guys are like wanting to buy the manga, I'd kind of advise you not to buy it because, like, for me, I'm more interested in artwork and how good the illustrations are. And I wasn't too impressed with it, to be quite honest. And the illustrations, man, I could fucking draw better fucking shit than that. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want to buy it, I think each manga costs like about 1,500 yen. And if you were to buy the Japanese version, it'd be like 300 yen. So yeah. What else do I need to talk about? Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's the end of the year. Got time off. I'm just going to be chilling with my wife's family for New Year's Eve. I'll be watching this year's Downtown. Looking forward to that. And yeah, I just hope that you're all going to have a nice Christmas because I'll be in Thailand. If you're living in Japan, a lot of like gaijin tend to basically get out of Japan because it's so frigging cold out here. It's good to get out of this fucking cold fucking weather. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be in Thailand. If you guys are looking for holidays to get out of Thailand, check out HIS. They're a very good company. They do have an English-speaking service as well, so if you want to book a flight back home to your home countries, if you're planning to go to Guam or anywhere like that, check out HIS. Very reliable company. And that's about it, guys. I'd like to say thank you for guys who've been watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. I have so much stuff to put on iMovie and edit, like it's ridiculous. I have stuff that I've made videos on from like 2008. So it's just taking me a lot of time to basically put all that up. But I'm hoping to get a lot of photographs put up, stuff that I've taken photographs of. I've got like about 20,000 photographs to put up, man. It's ridiculous the amount of stuff that I need to do. But like I said, if you guys are interested, just like hook me up on Instagram. I've got loads of stuff out on there. Quickly, metal bands as well. I'm into metal as well, so I've been listening to a lot of like Cannibal Corpse. They're a band from America. Play a lot of like deathcore metal, and I think they came to Japan a few months ago. And I think Slipknot played a few weeks ago. But as you all know, there's going to be Ozfest in Japan in January, so I might go to that actually. Check that out. But yeah, you guys have any questions? Please feel free to leave me. I'm going to say goodbye. I've been talking shit for the last 30 minutes. Peace, take care. Hope you guys have a nice Christmas and New Year. And for everybody who's coming out to Japan in March for the job hire season, please feel free to email me, yeah? Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Love you all.